what would my advice be to someone coming into property right now? And I think that I've come up with what I call the safer system, and it is strategy. Just be really sure of your strategy. And I will say that you've got to make sure all of these things are in place before you even look at purchasing a property, because there are so many minefields. So strategy. What is your strategy? Is it buy to let? Is it my initial strategy, which was develop and sell? Is it HMOs? Is it holiday lets? There are so many different strategies out there. And I think a lot of people just teach one strategy and say, yeah, everyone should be doing lease options, for example. That's not true, because what might work for one person doesn't necessarily work for another because of tax situation, because of their available capital, whatever it might be. So it's strategy. The next is acquisition. And where are you going to acquire? How are you going to acquire? Have you thought about your various areas? So you might be based in London and think, I'm going to buy up north because it's really cheap. But what do you know about property up north? You know nothing. And so many people have come to me and said, I wanted to buy this whole street up north because it was so cheap, and I didn't even look at the properties. I interviewed a lawyer, last week, and she bought 3 houses in a street that she'd never even walked into. And then she got there and thought, I'm too scared to even leave my car. There's a reason why they're selling for £60,000 under auction. So just be really, really clear on your acquisition in your area. The third thing is funding. How are you going to fund it? Debt, have you got the ability to raise a loan? Do you have the ability to put the equity in? Just be really clear on that beforehand, because again, like other people I've spoken to and I've seen along the way, they'll put down a deposit, but they won't have the rest of the money lined up for that completion. And so many people lose their deposits because they believe that they're going to get the money.